and gentlemen, welcome back to Spillin the Tea. I am Ashton Culp, your host today, and today I'll be having a chat with Nathan Kaiser of the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music about the music archives, as well as the importance of traditional music in our culture today. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Spillin the Tea. I'm here with Nathan Kaiser of the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music, otherwise known as the KCTM. How are you today, Nathan?
Oh, I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
I was about to say thank you very much for coming on the show. I got quite a few interesting questions for you. I'm going to start very simply. Can you explain what the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music is, or the KCTM for short, to our viewers?
Yeah, so the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music is located down on 1st Street. We're kind of near the Moonlight School there. And there's where we house our traditional music program. That's where we teach all of our classes in traditional music. And we also have an archive there, a recording studio, and the public can come listen to our archive and see the things that we have available there.
I've heard quite a bit about the music archives. I was once a traditional music major myself, and I've had multiple classes with you, of course. Could you explain a little bit what the archives are exactly?
Well, the archives is a huge collection of music that's really, I would say, culturally important to our region. There's a lot of music there that you can't really find anywhere else. Stuff that's not commercially available. A lot of it is very local. You can go down there and find, fiddle players and banjo players that came from around our region. A lot of these people weren't famous, but at some point in time, someone was smart enough to record their music. So we're constantly collecting music to have there available for people to listen to. There's a huge variety of music. It's all representative of music that comes from Appalachia, which the styles of music are very diverse, I would say. There's a lot of bluegrass, a lot of old-time string band music, old blues music, different types of gospel singing, and all of that is represented there in the archives for you to come listen to.
I remember on the tour that I had talking about how some people would even bring in old tapes and whatnot of their great-grandfather that they could finally hear.
Yeah, we've had people, who have had boxes of old reel-to-reel tape, and they have no way of playing them, but we can take those and digitize them, save the audio so that they can hear those tracks.
Well, with that also, why do you think traditional music is still important part of our culture today, especially in this region, Appalachia?
Well, it's a really growing, developing art form. Sometimes when you hear the music, the word traditional music, you think of music of the past. But it's really alive and well still. It's growing and being developed. There's still new old-time music being made. And, just like all of the arts, it represents who we are as a people. And it represents, music that has been handed down from person to person over generation. Many, many years of fiddle tunes and ballads that tell stories about historical events.
It's fascinating, I definitely will say. Well, thank you again for coming on the show, and up next we're going to have the Old Time Band, which Nathan helps teach and work with. We're going to have some members of the Old Time Band on playing a song up next. Catch it after this.
Let's look at what kinds of masks you should wear to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. N95 masks provide the best fit and protection from airborne particles. Surgical masks, though they don't fit as tightly, still provide excellent protection from airborne particles. Though cloth masks aren't as protective, they are the most widely available and are still better than wearing no mask at all. According to a study from Duke University, neck gaiter masks should be avoided at all costs, as they are actually worse than wearing no mask at all. That's all there is to it.
Welcome to Addicts Anonymous. Please state your name and why you're here today.
I'm Mitchell O'Neill, and I'm addicted to toys.
My name is Mindy Brooke. I'm 19 years old, and I'm addicted to pencils.
My name is John Talon, and I'm addicted to Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches.
Introducing the Chick-fil-A Chicken Sandwich, located on the second floor of ADUC at Morehead State University. A sandwich made with tasty hand-breaded chicken seasoned to perfection. Only at Chick-fil-A. Feed your addiction.
Welcome back to the show, and allow me to introduce the Old Time Band, the ensemble, part of the KCTM, playing Darker the Night. Take it away, guys.
Let's look at what kinds of masks you should wear to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. N95 masks provide the best fit and protection from airborne particles. Surgical masks, though they don't fit as tightly, still provide excellent protection from airborne particles. Though cloth masks aren't as protective, they are the most widely available and are still better than wearing no mask at all. According to a study from Duke University, neck gaiter masks should be avoided at all costs, as they are actually worse than wearing no mask at all. That's all there is to it.
Thank you so much for watching the show today, and I would also like to thank the Old Time Band and Nathan Kaiser especially for coming on for an interview.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. See you next week, and that's been Spillin the Tea.